All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is our first look at Supergirl. It just dropped earlier today. DC made a big deal about it, for the past week or so. It's coming out next week, and then you got the big New York Times Square countdown, all that fun stuff. So let's check it out. Then we'll talk about it.
No problem.
All right, let's go.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, cars are out. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's
Let's
Superman
go.
like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. And to promote the comic. So if you don't know what the story is, go read it. All right. What do you guys think?
I was looking for a complete polar opposite from the Superman movie we just got, and looks like I'm getting my wish. I like the director, Craig Gillespie. He's really only and I think this really aligns with his style and like a lot of the stories that he tells, because he did
I, Tanya.
I Tanya. He did the Pam and Tommy miniseries on Hulu.
Oh,
He
that's
did-
right.
Yeah, he did Cruella. The only movie that he made that I didn't like as much as some of his others was the remake of Fright Night, and that's probably only because I hold the original Fright Night so dear.
Yeah.
And like the worst I could say about the Fright Night remake is I didn't hate it, but dude, just World's Finest is just like baiting the shit out of us in the comments right now. But if I wasn't sold on Millie Alcock already from her cameo in Superman, this sold me a little bit more. But yeah, I always like a good intergalactic space adventure. So, and they showed just enough of Jason Momoa as Lobo without giving too much of it away. But
Yeah.
you could see just enough of him, which was cool. But it looks like a fun time.
Find it. About right there. There we go.
Awesome.
Okay. Hello, you, Brian. This is your first time watching it. What do you think?
No. Also, no, it was not Fernando. I'm sorry, but it was not. I'm sorry. Not really.
Okay. So
I'll talk about that.
I definitely understand the Guardians of the Galaxy comparison. felt very much like that. I feel like the Star-Lord that I first saw, I felt that, but also know who she's going to be. So I think it's going to be interesting, a coming to age type of thing. I don't know. I am still on the fence. I thought we were gonna get more Last Daughter of Krypton type of feeling, and this is a little bit different. I know what it's supposed to be, Women of Tomorrow, but that storyline doesn't seem like what they're going with totally all the way either. It looks like it's following the same footsteps, but I don't feel like the same feeling as I felt with the comic book, and I think that's interesting. There's nothing that I had a problem with. Nothing that I had a problem with when I watched. But is it anything that really excited me? No, not really. But there's nothing I had an issue with. So I don't know. I think it's I don't think it's changed my opinion at all of what the movie's going to be. I think the movie's going to be a good, fun movie. I was hoping that this was going to be such an epic trailer that it was going to change people's mind. I don't think this changed people's mind. But this is only a teaser. So there's going to be more there that can pull more out of it, maybe, as we get closer and closer. But I feel like it was good, but I was looking for great, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not trying to bad talk, but this, once again, I've only seen it one time. So I'm not sitting here like, like I'm the expert of anything. I know a few other comic book runs. I know the feeling I was looking for, and I mean, I didn't hate any part of it. I liked a lot of what I saw. I'm not sure yet what it's going to be.
Yeah. So I like see you and T talking about. I saw the first 2 issues of this comic in this trailer. Besides Lobo, because Lobo wasn't in it. But the thing is, like, Tom King originally wanted Lobo. DC was like, don't use Lobo, so he had to substitute him, and now we get it. But but besides that, it was like I mean, yeah, her in the trench coat is straight from the comic, like.
But that's the following steps. But is it the same feeling from the comic book? I mean, the entire run. I don't know.
It's hard to tell because we didn't get too much of Ruthie, and Ruthie plays a big role in Ruthie is the British chick in this movie, the little girl. Anyway, so we haven't.
That's the big thing. You saw the trauma from that. That is the big thing.
We didn't see any of her trauma. We didn't see anything with her.
We see her reacting from her trauma, and then you see Ruthie talking about it and how that's breaking up all that stuff. And then you saw what she said.
We don't see any of Ruthie's trauma. We see
not Ruthie.
We see Supergirl's trauma.
Yes, that's what. Yeah. You see her trauma when she brings it up.
Yeah,
that it kind of
brings up her trauma, but Ruthie has her own trauma that changes Supergirl. The whole reason why she's helping her out in the first place. So like, there's some beats I didn't want to get in, or I don't want to say because it's kind of a spoiler. But I love this comic book run. I think it's a great comic book run. It really
it's awesome.
If they want to do the whole, like, we need to make these heroes human, Woman of Tomorrow really makes Supergirl like human. Like, she makes her compassionate, goes from being super depressed, to still depressed, but a little bit more willing to be more like Superman by the end, but still a little bit more jaded because like Superman only got stories through a rock and a hologram about his people. She lived it, you know what I mean? So she's obviously gonna feel it a lot more than like Clark did in the Superman movie. But it's my big I really didn't like Krem. I don't know if they show him, I forgot where they show him right here. I was like, because in the comic he's just like a redhead Viking kind of dude. Here they make him all like punk rocky. I didn't really care for.
Looks like a Mad Max character.
Yeah, and I didn't. I was like, whatever. Yeah.
It looks like one of those guys that were on the same plane. Like, it feels like that felt like Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Guardians references. I really do. Because but
it's going to probably have great music. It's probably going to give you that feeling. That's probably what you go for. I don't think that's problematic. I think that's what it is. I have no problem saying that, you know, and
Mhm.
I still think it's going to be a good movie. I still think, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here like I wasn't overwhelmed with anything. I think it's
No,
gonna be good.
that I agree with. Like the trailer was good, but it didn't really sell me. I mean, I'm already kind of excited about the movie, like just from the storyline of like, oh, this is the comic book it's gonna adapt. I'm like, okay, cool. Besides that, like this trailer itself didn't really do much. Besides, like, here's Supergirl. You know, she's having a crash out. She's a little messy. You know, that's it. You know, here's Lobo. Here's all your kind of characters. So it really didn't set up any of the
But it's a
story. You know,
teaser.
it's a teaser. It's
You
the
know, so,
first.
like,
You know, the
It's
first
okay.
trailer.
It doesn't have to be great. I don't want. I just don't
Yeah.
want to go out there and be like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen." And I ain't
Yeah.
see shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not out here saying like it's the greatest thing ever. Like it's good. I think it's a good trailer. You know, it shows off the things you want to show off. You know, I would have liked a little bit more of a real Lobo shot instead of in the shadows.
You don't have to tell
But-
us anything about
but-
Lobo, but showing him would have been enough.
Yeah. So I mean, but you know, we got that little, you know, shadowy kind of glimpse. You know, I mean, just that alone is like, okay, like they legit said copy and paste the comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting a full look at him until probably a second trailer in April
Yeah.
or May.
I'm
But-
thinking like Super Bowl even.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Super
Yeah.
Bowl wouldn't be a bad time. But even this was enough, you know, see like the cocky kind of badass stride he walks with and the cigar
I
and
can't say that from two strides.
just enough of the makeup. No, it's
I don't. I think we're putting our own thought of what he should be into it. I don't know if they really showed. I'm taking it off this. What I saw from the trailer. I'm not sure what this is yet. Once again, it hasn't changed my opinion. But
Mhm.
off what this trailer is, I'm just saying this. All right, it's a trailer.
Yeah.
It's a
I
teaser
mean,
trailer, and that's
yeah.
what it does. It hasn't shown me nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. You know, the biggest things I wanted to see how the vibes it had, you know, like I said, I get the Guardians vibes for sure. You know, it kind of has that, but I was kind of expecting it because it's playing in the same thing. It's like, oh, here's like space pirates and space assassins and stuff like that, and she has to deal with those things, you know.
Why
and
is
then
that
throw in
problem?
Lobo.
Is Guardians
Yeah,
not
exactly.
the best of trilogy that we have? Like, what? Why is that a negative?
No, it's not a
thing?
bad thing. Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
You know, but like even Brandman said, like the director's awesome. Like I, Tanya was a great, and I did not expect anything from I, Tanya, and that was a great movie. And
Yeah.
if it's the same director, you know, obviously it is. I expect him to do good. You know, so but you know, the big thing I wanted to see was Lobo. You know,
Mhm.
I wanted maybe a full shot, but I get it. But this little shadowy figure, he looks cool. You know, he looks like how I wanted Lobo to look.
Mhm.
That's a win in my book. You know, Krem didn't really look how I wanted him, but in the comic he looked kind of boring. So I guess they wanted to jazz him up a little bit, and I was like, whatever. You know,
Mhm.
But Ruthie looks good. You know, and Supergirl looks good. You know, and obviously Crypto is Crypto. So, but yeah, like I said, it didn't oversell me. It's like, oh man, I'm so excited, but it's about this. I have the same level of excitement after watching the trailer.
It didn't go down.
It didn't go down. It didn't make it worse.
I feel like I want to say they didn't boo. Like no one will look at it and say, I'm going to boo this. No, I don't think that's what it is. It's just not. It didn't hit anything like out of the park. Like this is it. This is going to be great. I don't know.
Yeah, not yet. But
yeah,
it did what a teaser I think it's supposed to do.
Would I be surprised if it was terrible? I would. That's my answer. I would be surprised if it's terrible.
Yeah,
I think they showed me enough that if it's terrible, then they did some real bad cuts.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, I see you guys in chat, going, you're on both sides of it, which is crazy. But we'll finish this part of the reaction. So if you're watching on the replay and you want to be part of the comment section and talk about more about this trailer and other trailers and all the other fun stuff, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below so we know what you guys think about this trailer. And we appreciate everyone coming in our live chat. We want you guys to stick around because we're going to get into all of your comments right now.